I see.
Awkward.
No, shit. Fuck.
Empty.
He'll know how to spell his own name eventually. By God, I'm sure it may take some private courses at college, but we'll get him there. Nice.
Ooh, D's.
The extra D is for double D, right?
No.
All right. Everybody, please draw 4 cards.
Dun, dun, dun.
As soon as we draw 4 cards, and as soon as we enter the actual universe, fucking grab Freddy as soon as I see him and go, Freddy, what are you going to teach me today?
Oh, yeah.
Ooh.
Oh, it'll depend
Before
on
you
where
do,
we are.
I got to open the scene, though, because the scene will be different.
I also got to check for reds.
Under the
Are
bed.
there reds under your bed?
Yeah, I have nothing.
Sorry, my pen had died. I was just getting a new one up and going.
I like that you use pens.
The erasable pens.
Ooh, fancy pens.
Does everybody have their 4 cards?
No, not yet. They're friction. They're pilot friction. They're heat erasable. They're not the ultra erasable, so they're quite good. Just got to be careful you don't put something hot on the paper, otherwise it causes the ink to disappear.
God damn.
Then you just chuck it into the freezer or something like that, and it'll reappear.
Why don't you just use pencil?
I did used to use pencil, but I've been finding pen is just a bit cleaner, easier for me to read.
Fair enough.
Stop distracting Pete. Draw your cards, Pete.
Multiple colors.
Draw your cards, Pete.
I have no reds.
Okay.
All right. Cool. Then we shall give people a second to spend their cards that they have. This is a prestige mod, by the way.
Yay.
It's all your fault,
Irrevocable character, or not irrevocable, character death and permanent skill loss and playing into the big story are all very possible. So, clench that ass. Anyway, you guys are currently at a really noisy noodle bar, and people are screaming at each other and pushing their way through crowds and stuff. You've got all your normal gear loadout. You are definitely in Hong Kong. You can smell it, especially with all the protesters and stuff. Everybody seems to be wearing a mask. A lot of them are carrying umbrellas.
I quickly put my hands on my face.
I reach into my bag and I pull out. Let me see, where is it? My surgical mask and VR goggles for Cyberpunk Hong Kong.
I put on metal face.
I look to see. Oh no, that's going to be interesting. Do either of you have any Hong Kong cash on you?
Not a lot, but yeah, a
Good.
bit.
Mine is back at the embassy.
As Colbert Maddox looks around,
I was
one of
expecting to be here.
the really weird things is nobody seems to have a face. No faces, just a lot of faceless people. And your party is working on the same.
I reach into my bag and I hand Colbert the mask. Yeah, put this on. Quick. Put it on.
He just stares at you for some reason.
Put it on, they're watching. There's eyes
I
everywhere.
put it on.
Okay.
There are a lot of drones and stuff going over. A lot of them seem to be trying to keep higher. Every now and then you'll see one getting shot out of the sky by some guy with a gun thing that makes no noise nor anything. He points it at and the drone goes and settles down, and people go and beat on it with sticks and stuff. It's a noisy, rambunctious place.
Okay.
And
So not an EMP pulse.
Freddie, are you wearing your VR goggles?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, the whole shebang.
All right. These guys are looking really very, very comfortable here, honestly. And Freddie, a couple
Sure
of
you got
things
enough burgers
happen.
there?
It's at this point while he's wearing a GIMP mask that Colburn looks at you and says, "What are you going to teach me today?" With the GIMP mask on, it's a whole different kind of connotation.
Oh.
Two things happen, Freddie. First off, a message pops in and it just opens. It doesn't like, "Would you like to open the message?" No, it just opens like, "You will read this."
Okay. What's it say?
It's on this screen, actually.
Oh. Well. Okay. Oh, shit. Okay.
And then it begins to play a news story. "It seems likely," says the reporter, "that the lipo killer has struck for a fourth time as an unidentified female victim was just discovered at the Honey Spot Motel, one of a dozen short-stay motels in the Shamsu-Po district. The report states that the victim's body fat appears to have been removed." Give me Hong Kong lore roll, Freddie, unless you want to go whoop and share it with the other guy.
I will blow what I'm saying.
All right, both of you guys give me Hong Kong lore.
Logan,
Hello.
there's something we forgot the last time I was here.
Tarot cards?
Cards.
No worries.
Hey, McKay, go on ahead and write these down.
Where's my box that says new skill?
Ready?
Hmm.
Ah, damn it.
McKay. Ready?
Ready, as opposed
8
to
of
Freddy.
wands.
Why
Sorry,
did
which-
you leave?
I hit the escape button with my cable. Sorry, what was that card?
8 of wands.
Yep.
And justice. Justice.
Justice Swift or just Justice?
You know, it's odd you'd mention that.
Tim, you're gonna do your roll or nah?
Do my what?
Your
Hong
roll.
Kong lore.
Oh, yeah, sure. Yeah, let me get right on top of that one. Hold on.
Hey, you've made weirder shit.
The things that are displayed on the board, should we be seeing them?
Success.
Of course. You know.
If Freddie goes like this and just waves it to you, then it'll be in your VR thing as well.
Yeah, I'll
Both
share it
both
today.
pictures?
Pictures?
Yes, I have a
Which
picture.
one?
That's from a different thing.
Oh, that's from a different thing. Let me hide that.
Yeah, hence my question.
There you go. Thank you, Pete. Take card.
All right,
Yeah.
so blah.
Yeah, I forgot I did know about Hong Kong. Now that I
Oh, tell
Yes,
me everything
yes,
you
you
know.
seem to be quite well skilled at this place you've just arrived at for reasons. You know that it's a poor working class area, generally speaking.
okay.
And like much of Hong Kong now, it's completely engulfed in these student riots. Getting anywhere except by water taxi or flying, if you're feeling really rich, is a painful process of pushing your way through crowds. And many light-fingered individuals are making a killing here. The government occasionally will go and just start tossing in tear gas, rubber bullets, real bullets, tanks, drone strikes, whatever they feel like, because, you know, China. Hooray.
Mhm.
I need to test something. Is there any crazy guy, like homeless guy babbling to himself nearby?
Give me a luck roll as you look around for a crazy, babbling, homeless guy.
Yep.
This guy is sitting next to you.
Oh, shit.
He says,
Right, let's see if I can fix this guy. I'm here to fix your problems, crazy boy.
"You shall?" He says.
Look at I attempt calm.
Oh, magic. Yeah, that's a good idea.
Let's see what the magic roll is here at the moment.
There even is one.
If there is even one. Yes, good point.
Hopefully
Let's
it's the
see.
Shadowrun world. Or Cyberpunk.
And it
Magic
kind of is.
doesn't work at all. You go, and he goes,
It doesn't work at all. No
"Yeah,
magic.
No magic."
I figured as much. But
Wow.
Magic
Alright.
null zone.
Yes, the kind of magic in the trees doesn't work here.
Higher level magic still works here.
Amber shit, you mean?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Well, also
No, I was telling Colbert.
I was gonna say there's many different kinds of magic. I know what he's trying to cast a healing.
So what I want to do is I want to try and trace this message back to its source. I want to see who sent it.
You don't know, but you do have like a little timer that seems to have rested in your lower right of your screen. That's the same color of text, and it's going to and just
Can I not do like a reverse trace bullshit thing?
Give me a computer used to operate this thing, and then a hacking roll to try to reverse trace bullshit this thing.
Okay. Computer use.
You're thinking that you might need multiple keyboards and type harder in order to be able to hack it well.
Made a computer use.
You are able to operate your shit today. Good for you.
Made a hack as well.
Yeah,
Right.
For some reason, it doesn't seem to go anywhere. It's almost as though your computer was the one who said, "This is now the new message of the day."
Okay.
That's
Very.
unsettling.
I'm just gonna assume it's really high level hacking.
You're hoping it's really high level and that your computer hasn't just decided this is what you do now.
All right. So we have. Hold on. How long do we have? 7 days. Okay, 1 week.
Dun, dun.
I hand the gimp mask back to
You should
Alex.
know the eyes. Okay.
I play my instant disguise kit
Oh.
and pull out my ceremonial demon mask that has the black eye covers.
I like it.
Oh.
You guys are pretty impressed with his. Is it one of the Oriental type demon masks?
Oh yeah.
It's very Hong Kong. Very cool. So that's what you guys have discovered there.
Okay. Well, tits. Where do we even start?
Well, you notice the news story seems to be repeating.
Well, I suspect the news story and the crime, etc.
All right. Well, shall we go check it out then, gents? I kind of need Hong Kong not to disappear because I just look at Colburn. You know why we don't need this place to go away.
There's a big fucking red demon looking at you.
Black, sir, black.
Oh, sorry.
I just look at Freddy and go, I have no idea what you're talking about, Freddy, and you should work better at that.
It's just Joshua. He's cool.
See, it always starts with "it's just," and then "it's just" turns into "it's also just," and that turns into "it's also just this person." And eventually the milk guy walks up to you, Freddie, and goes, "Hey, you know the thing going on in Hong Kong? Pretty good stuff."
So there's a liposuction dude going around causing havoc.
Look, I pointed the crazy guy next to me. Now the crazy guy knows about it.
He nods.
It's all over
Pulls
the
out some books and stuff. He's trying to sell you some books on different kinds of martial arts and stuff. They look like they're badly handmade and hand drawn.
Logan, was there a handout or something for the news report? Maybe did I miss it?
I'll copy and paste it.
You asked the
That one.
challenging questions to Logan.
There you go. That's the thing I said earlier.
Mm-hmm. Okay, well, where is the Honey Spot Motel? What district or island?
In the Jam Show Poo District.
Yeah, that's
But what island?
The rich island, which is the poor island it's in the rich island poor district. You're not that far from it, but getting there is going to, of course, be a lot of pushing through crowds while they try to remove all your valuables.
So it's on Hong Kong Island.
Okay.
Does this noodle shop have a toilet?
Straight.
Well, then I'll just do it sitting here, and I'll pull out my traveler's thingamajigger and pull up my shirt and put it on and put my valuables in it.
Does anybody else have a traveler's thingamajigger?
Sounds awesome.
Got it the last time I was
Oh,
here.
I actually do, yeah.
You got one as well.
Yeah.
They're both wearing money belts now under their clothes. The demon looks around, seems hard done by.
We should be able to get you one easy
Before we
enough.
proceed, do either of you need me to pop over to the embassy or anywhere else to grab you whatever you may need and then come back?
Crazy guy raises his hand.
I move away and talk in private.
There's no more room at the noodle counter. You guys have 5 seats and all of them are occupied. You are in 3 of them. As far as the streets go, there is no place that isn't crowded, but there's a lot of noise. So this guy's because he's still trying to sell his fucking martial arts books and shit.
So
yeah, that's fine. I'd like something like that. That'd be great.
Possibly
he
later.
wants one too.
Possibly later. It'll depend on what we.
Okay.
Depends on what we get, where we go, whether or not I might need stuff.
Okay.
All right. So it appears that this case is linked to the timer that you've got. I can only assume.
Oh yeah. It's no coincidence that the news story popped up immediately after.
Any reason why you've received it, Freddie?
How should I know?
I don't know. I'm just asking if you've received stuff like this previously in Hong Kong.
In Hong Kong, no. Although now that you mention it, I
So
was on
are
a
you
mission.
saying that you've received them elsewhere?
No.
So the guy behind the counter serving noodles when he turns back to see Colburn.
Sorry, go on.
Nothing like this, but I was on a mission the other day, and I swear I heard a voice inside my head, I think, or something. They said the eyes have it.
Okay.
So when we get out of here, I'd like to attempt to cast Calm on Freddy.
Okay. So a voice that said the eyes have it.
Yeah, but that I haven't. Nothing this specific as this message. So no.
Had you heard the voice before?
No.
The timer's beginning to blink.
All right. So I guess the first point of call is that we start traveling to this location, and while we do so, we make use of our goggles to do research into the Lippo killer and see what we can find.
Yeah.
Normally that would be fine, but it's so crowded that walking and trying to do something else, you'll end up stepping on somebody's face because they're trying to live on the street.
So I'm thinking going to the nearest water taxi area, getting on that, and then while traveling on the water taxi doing that.
It's
Yeah.
only a 5-10 minute water taxi ride. They're quick.
Why don't we just do it while we're here?
Okay, we'll do it initially while we're here.
Okay.
Oh, Colburn, do you have a pair of these?
I have nothing from this area.
I
But
pull
you
out
have a
the-
street contact somewhere.
I pull out the
The
really.
guy holds up his hand. The crazy haired guy holds up his hand.
Yeah, That's my guy.
He nods. He offers to sell you guys some books.
What does your street contact know about the Lippo killer cases?
Logan, I use my Streetwise contact in Hong Kong to roll my Streetwise at full. This would be helpful. He's going to sell us a book.
Are you
Fumble.
Bumble? This guy sells books that can give you bonuses to martial arts. Sure, he
This
made
might-
up some of them, but you know,
This might not be my contact.
he'll make you into a kung fu grandmaster. Look at your bone structure.
I yell at the guy like in Cantonese like, fuck off, leave us alone. We're busy.
Give me a Cantonese roll.
That's my guy. Be nice.
No, we have work to do.
This is my guy. This is a crazy homeless guy who sells
He
books.
just nods at you. He appears to be Colburn's new retainer.
Can I,
Guy dressed in rags, wearing flip-flops. One's a little different card than the other.
do I speak Cantonese?
Probably not. No.
Everyone does, but not me.
Yes. That's another good way to look at it. Freddie doesn't seem to, but he is not stopping from trying.
I pull out the really shitty spare VR goggle laptop thing and I hand it to Colburn. Here,
Oh, it's
Yeah,
not
yeah.
it's not a VR goggle. It's just a shitty
it's a
laptop.
laptop, yeah.
That's your blocker. Okay, you give him your blocker, so your expensive VR goggles are now going to explode. He gives you a really shitty laptop, and the guy with the crazy hair pats you on the shoulder. Goes,
Yeah, use this until I get you something else.
What did he say, Logan?
What language was he speaking?
Cantonese.
What did he say, Logan?
He said, "Oh, that's a very nice laptop."
He likes your laptop.
Excellent. I attempt to use the laptop.
Give me a computer use roll.
I fucking stare angrily at it behind my demon mask.
All right. Give me a fumble and let's see what kind of.
Nah.
It resists your demon mask.
I turn it on for him.
All right, it's now on, and he's trying to figure out how to get the arrow to move around.
I attempt to use.
He angrily is jabbing at keys.
I'm in a world
wondering
that
why
has
it's-
two things that I cannot use: magic and tech.
Yeah.
I hand it back to him.
I'll put it back in my bag.
And hold on a second. The old crazy guy goes, "Are you allowed to? What's that?" He holds his hand out for the laptop.
What was that?
Can I attempt to understand what he said again?
I have no
Yes,
idea
of
what he
course.
said.
I mean, this is my contact. I should probably speak his language. I crit.
You crit
Wait,
your
you-
what?
I
Your
play the
Cantonese?
card. It's a crit.
Really? Are you serious?
You're using it on that?
I would have
You
given
gotta
you
check.
an arm
You
and a
gotta
leg
check
back.
in Cantonese. He
Oh my
says,
goodness.
"Here, brother, I will help you with the strange computer if you wish."
To have a limited retrieve or a retrieve
I
at
would
this
love a
moment.
limited retrieve right
Look at
Damn
both of
it,
them stressing.
now.
So that's what he says to you, Tim.
All right, I'll be back in a sec.
I put my arms out for the computer.
I hand it back to you.
Yes, I hand it to my friend.
Excellent. He pops it open and begins typing on it. He says, I don't have to update Microsoft.
All right. Well, while he's busy doing that,
Needs a Microsoft update.
I'll do
It just shows all these fucking pop-ups opening. He goes, ah! Closes it, and then he goes, oh, and he bows and he hands it back to Freddie. Freddie, mark off the laptop. It's fucked. You might be able to get it wiped and reformatted, but for now it's fucked. Apparently the Microsoft update was a trap.
Logan, I do this. Colburn. Put my hand toward him.
Jin Chao.
Jin Chao.
Jin Chao.
Jin Chao.
No. Jin Chao.
Jin Chao.
Hmm.
All right.
All right. Well, the two of
My
them.
contact here is telling me your computer's absolute shit.
He nods at Freddie.
Tell your contact if he doesn't leave me alone, this computer is going up his ass. And then it will really be empty.
He says.
He does not believe you, White Devil.
He says.
Also, Freddie, you got to be careful. This guy is clearly a grandmaster of more than 3 different martial arts. Has he
holds up the
books?
He holds up the books. He says with the books. You hate it when he makes new friends.
Colburn, get rid of him before I lose my temper.
Ooh, I can take you to the embassy and use calm on you.
It might be needed. Freddie's looking more and more worked up.
I just lost another laptop to some crazy homeless man. Get rid of him.
Sure.
While this comedy farce is going on, I was researching.
Oh, what in particular were you researching there?
The Lippo killer.
Oh, there's a lot on him. It's almost like he's been out killing motherfuckers.
Yeah, I made my research by half.
No problem. Commonly known facts by half. Very good. About the Lipo killer. Let's see. The prior victims had all placed ads seeking a casual rendezvous on a website called Intimate Encounters, a social board for those seeking anonymous sexual connections. It's like Grindr for straight people. And the prior victims were all found with their body fat drained out of them. Just why that is unclear. They were all larger, but still healthy people, by larger parentheses, fat. The prior victims have been found over the last 3 weeks. All prior victims have been found in various seedy motel rooms across the city. Let's see. You also, hold on a second. Let me find it here. Since you made it half, the coroner is Dr. Glenn Meng. I'll go ahead and copy paste the name here for your ease. The reporters found that out. Of course, the coroner says he has no comment for them. Information about the other victims that you've discovered at your by half there while these guys are busy with their other new friend. The media knows that all the people had dating profiles on the website called Intimate Encounters. However, the owner of the service, John Delan, some other guy. By the way, pretty much everybody in this, with the exception of you guys, seems to be of Asian stock. Okay. He is not cooperating with so even I point that out because the name John sounds like it might be a white guy. It's not there, but in Hong Kong and stuff, a lot of times they'll have, like, due to the British thing, they'll have like a Anglo-Saxon first or last or both names.
Yep.
John Delan is not cooperating with the police, and he's trying to use privacy clauses. Since China is running things, it is guessed that soon they will crack him like a walnut. I will copy paste some information that you discover on the various victims and such to make your life a little easier if you're wanting to read it to a studio audience and stuff. That would be lovely. But give me a second, because otherwise I'll keep scrolling as I copy.
National Communication Services currently on medical leave.
All right. So first Vic is a male.
The one that's currently gone is the fourth victim. No information is out yet because they have to notify next of kin, etc.
Second Vic is female. Third Vic is male. The first victim, Dae Kai, 16 days ago, listed with his employer NCS, National Communication Services, as currently on medical leave. Second Vic, Gong Zini, 10 days ago, that was the female. Her profile handle was found and reported, BBW4U24. She dropped out of sight the day after her encounter with Dae Kai. Hang on a minute. So she actually had an encounter with Dae Kai. That's interesting.
By the way, the guy who will be referred to as Tim's new friend, he seems to be listening and paying attention.
Calling in sick and cancelling all appointments. No one had seen her, and her cat wasn't fed in her apartment. It appears that she never returned home after her casual rendezvous with Mr. Dae Kai. So okay. So what do we got? We got a 7 day. We've got a 7 day thing spreading. This like a Korean horror movie or something. Third Vic is
he says
Zong Donnie Wuhan. He was 5 days ago. He struggled with alcoholism and had suspended license for DUI. There was no sign of him anywhere until he was found dead. So the fact that the first Vic and the second Vic are linked, and the second Vic disappeared after seeing the first Vic, is highly unusual.
Jing Chao holds up an ancient VHS tape and goes, "They don't blah." And he puts it away.
Yes. Ring. Yes. Oh, Ringu, sorry, to use the
Ringu. He says.
Yes. Freddie, you may recall we caught a comedy stand-up of Ringu when we first appeared in this. When we first appeared after a long break, it was the one with the black and white TV, and then with the fat guy stumbling on and then sitting on the chair and then spinning around.
Is that what that was?
Yes.
I don't know why I haven't asked this yet. I look at Jin Chao. You speak English?
Joey, he says to you.
That's a no.
He seems to understand you just fine, though. Everybody can give me empathy rolls if they like on Jing Chao.
Why is he still here? Hold on.
Why are we still here?
An empathy roll, wasn't it? You asked?
That's right.
By quarter.
Everybody seems to think that he understands just fine. Maybe he can only understand English and not speak it.
How does that work?
You're not really sure.
This translator probably doesn't go the other way.
Oh, I turned on my translator. I'm not, yeah.
Everybody just does a slow looking at you. Gene Chow just shakes his head sadly.
What do you want? I said to him.
Yeah, go on. What? And he points at Colburn.
I understand. What did he say?
I believe that I am now working for this man. I will do a good job and work fairly cheaply. I know that he is a generous soul and will pay.
How much do you want for your services? Fuck, okay. Let me try my Cantonese. I might understand him.
I thought you said you had a translator.
I do. It didn't work the second time.
18 reeds floating over a basket going through.
It didn't work, but I understood it.
Oh, you got your Cantonese.
Yeah.
He says, whatever he chooses to pay me, I know will be fair. It has been foretold in the omens.
What's he say, Jeff? What's he say, Alex?
Who's Alex?
Freddie. You got two names written on yours.
I know.
Nobody likes Alex. No.
Apparently, he works for you, and he says you'll pay him fairly, whatever that means.
All right. I'm going to blow this guy's fucking mind. Freddie, tell him to bring me half the value of this, and he can keep the other half.
He can understand you just fine.
He says to Colburn.
Good. He's going to shit himself. I dig into my bag, put it down, dig into it, go to the heart of the bag, unroll the sock.
What are you doing?
And
he's pulling out a gold coin or something.
You're thinking he's trying a colonoscopy on himself.
I hand him a gold coin.
Oh.
Okay. What? He says.
Dan, translator, why you know what?
He says to Freddie.
I have no idea what you're saying. This thing is on the fritz.
Ha! He says. What? He points to Colburn, points to Noodle Stand. What?
I have absolutely no clue what the fuck he's saying anymore.
He says.
He's asking, I don't know, maybe he wants to know if you want to buy the noodle stand.
Da?
He wants you to exchange.
You convert that into local money.
Oh yeah, he's asking if you're going to be here when he comes back.
You keep the other.
He wants to know if you're going to be here.
How long will it take you?
Yeah, I told that. He says, and hurries off into the crowd.
I wait
keeping
here.
The gold coin in his hot little hand.
I don't know how long he said. All right, so we've got 4 victims.
Okay. And we don't know who the fourth one is.
Not yet. We just know it's an unidentified female victim. But however, all the victims seem to be
somewhat overweight.
Slightly overweight. However, they also seem, well, we know the first 2 victims are linked. Freddie, can you please have a look at the site Intimate Encounters and have a look at the profile for the second Vic?
Oh my goodness, Logan. Yeah, sure. I'm just about to do that anyway. Alright, Logan, let's go on the Intimate Encounters website. And I'm going to check out their profile of this. I'll start with the second victim first.
Well, we don't know the profiles of the other 2, but we may be able to establish it from the second Vic.
Yeah.
I think I gave you all the pertinent information.
You only gave us the profile handle of the second Vic. You did not give us the first Vic.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
It just says the media has likewise figured out and reported her on her profile handle, but there was no indication what the first Vic's profile handle was,
Yeah.
nor of the
Let's
third
see.
Vic. So we can't confirm whether or not the links, if there is links between all three, or if the third Vic knew the second Vic, or the third Vic went out with the first Vic, or whatever.
Did I give you this? Chunk.
Yeah. There's no handle.
There's
There's
no
no
handle there.
profile ID.
Oh, yeah, the handles and stuff. Or you're trying to figure out was there crossover between them? Unfortunately, that information, if it exists, only exists within the offices of Intimate Encounters.
Well, I mean, is their profile still up on the website?
No.
None of them. Neither.
No.
Okay.
Well, we don't know
Apparently,
the
if
profile
you
ID
die,
of
they
the.
take down your profile.
We don't know the profile ID of the other two. We just have the profile handle of the second Vic.
So that one's gone then. The second victim.
Yeah. All right. So we can't look at the profile and try and
Can I look at
who's sent messages or see likes or see any indications.
Well, no, there are websites who basically scrape all the data from.
Yeah. There's stuff to do caching and stuff.
Yeah. So what I want to do is I want to see if the information that was on the website has been stored elsewhere, and see if I can locate it. Because what happens is they normally
You're thinking that hacking from your headset is
it's not really hacking though. It's
accessing
more research.
Stuff. Yeah, it's actually actual sites.
Yeah, for some reason that information has been shoved into a very high security thing. Jin Chao comes back. He is all beat the fuck up. He's like just looks like he got beaten to shit up, and Freddy starts laughing at him. He comes over, gives you like $12,000 in Hong Kong money, and goes,
I try to understand.
I suspect
this translates as like defective. I swear.
He says to Freddy.
I think he's angry at you. Or something. I don't know.
He cocks his head and stares at Freddy like Freddy. Well, he has an odd expression on his face as he stares at Freddy.
He got beaten up. His martial arts was not strong enough to defeat the people who fought him.
But you did get 12,000 Hong Kong dollars.
All right. Did you take half of what was left?
I swear I'm going to throw this in the bin.
No idea.
Jin Chao looks interested when you say that, like, I might get it out of the bin.
I understood what he said. What did he say?
He says, they gave me a horrible exchange rate because they said it was stolen, so I give you all the money in apology.
I blow this too.
I take 6,000. I give him the other 6,000.
He says,
You have risked yourself for my benefit. You deserve half.
He says,
I give him another coin.
Another one?
Get me a translator.
And
bring me change.
The high-end one.
He hurries off.
The high-end one.
Don't go the same way.
He disappears into the crowd.
Like, he's back? All right.
God damn, this is good. It just shows him like setting up a fucking turnstile at the corner where they beat up this thing. Right. Let's see how we. Right. Is there anything else you guys are wanting to research while you're singing? Oh, the guy at the noodle stand. He comes over and he goes, "Eat, pay money, or leave."
I look over Freddy.
How much for like another round of noodles.
For the 4 of you,
3,
800,
3,
900,
600.
bargain roll.
All right, 800.
900.
Yeah.
he's not helping you by going, yeah.
All right, you pay him then if you want 900.
I don't have 900.
You had 6,000.
That's for something else.
Oh, it's not my problem now, is it?
This is all the money I have.
The guy
Look at
begins to yell at Freddie in Cantonese.
What's he saying?
Give me my money, you young punk.
I'm giving 900.
He takes it angrily and storms off, racks up 4 more bowls of noodles. Gene Chow comes back with a young girl in tow. He looks at the noodles, claps Colburn on the shoulder and says, "Thank you, brother." Sits down and starts eating his noodles. And the girl goes, "Hello, I am the translator."
By young, how young?
Maybe 15, 16.
I tap Jin Chao on the shoulder.
He says with the noodles coming out of his mouth. And she says, he presses a wad of bills into your hand and stuff. And he goes, "What for?" And she says, "High end."
How long do we have you for? I look at her.
All day, unless you want to pay more.
All right. How much money did he give me back?
He gave you back. Oh, let me see how he did on selling the gold and stuff. Better. Let's see. 15. She charges 2. You got 12,000 more.
Okay. Okay.
She looks at you guys like you're on crack.
Someone might be.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I got a translator, Joshua.
Well done.
She just sighs and kind of hangs out.
We need to maximize the use out of this thing.
Yeah.
Thanks, she says.
It's a thing now, is it?
What is your name, ma'am?
Ming Po.
Ming Po, was it?
Yes. You can call me Nancy. She glares at Freddie, who chuckled when he said that. "What's wrong with Nancy?" she says.
Nothing.
She glares at him.
Okay. I'm a bit concerned about what we might be doing and what might happen to the translator.
I look up at the noodle shop. What's the name of this noodle shop?
I don't know. It's a fairly I don't even think it has a name. It's just one of these fairly anonymous. The more important thing is where it is, and you know where it is, so you can get back to here, assuming you can find this place, which may or may not ever happen. You hate this city already, but you got a translator and you got Gene Chow, so
good deal.
Look, if anything happens to them, Colburn the fireman will save them.
No, Jin Chao stays here.
Oh, Georgia, he says. No, she says, "I will go with you. I am helping you."
Okay.
She's now just translating, but you're always hearing it like from some weird-haired, crazy old freak, and then the young girl. So it's kind of weird to hear. And she's saying, "It has been foretold that I will help you on your quest and be rewarded in some way."
Okay.
She looks really dubious, like, "I don't think so."
All right.
Okay, so yeah, let me. What were we doing before I got distracted?
We can go. There's two things. We can either go to the scene of the crime, or we can go to Intimate Encounters. The officers of Intimate Encounters.
I look at Ming
Looks a
Po.
little panicky.
I look at Ming Po right away. I go, none of us want any of that from you or expect any of that from you.
Ah, are you with the police?
We are private investigators.
You work for a security firm?
Not at the moment.
Our own.
She looks really uncertain.
Independent.
Rich people hire us.
She looks really panicky now, like he just said, we're going to take you into an alley and kill you soon.
No, you. I'm like, don't
She
worry.
begins to back away
safe.
slowly.
You're safe.
Ming Po, he, I point at Freddy, is not sane, also not dangerous. Like old crazy woman.
Give me a fast doc roll there, Colburn, to calm her back down from fleeing.
Damn it, Freddy.
I didn't do that.
All right. Absolutely no way.
Oh,
Colburn stretching them new skills. And she says, very well, as long as he is not in any way associated with the government of China.
No, not at all.
Hell no.
So you wish to go where? I can take you. I know city very well. But
So
no intimate encounters, she glares at Freddy.
No. The website. We're talking about the website.
I will not do things on internet for money.
No. The Vics that we're looking into all had accounts on a website called Intimate Encounters.
Victim?
Yes.
What victim?
You don't read the news much, do you?
She probably does, but she may not know the information we know. The Lippo killer.
You are seeking to bring him to justice, or her?
Yes.
Yes.
Why did Crazy Man, gestures at Freddy, and Jean Chow snorts in the background, like, not just say so, she says.
Because you're a 15-year-old girl and he's not sure what may or may not offend you.
Jean Chow, with his mouth like still full of noodles, he's eating like he hasn't had food in a while. He says, oh. She translates, now the mantle of crazy has been passed on. Wear it in good health.
All right. Anyway, so do we want to go to the web? Do we want to go to go and see if we can talk to John Dillon? And then it's the thing of how we get information out of him.
Well,
she's checking her goggles. Everybody has goggles.
Or do we go to the scene of the crime and see if we can learn anything from there? Which I'm not sure if we will get anything more.
Logan, when was the bus? Okay. When was the fourth victim found dead?
Today.
Today.
Yeah. Okay. She says, well, maybe the darters will, or gargoyles will be able to help.
Who are the gargoyles?
You know, gargoyles. She shrugs like it's self-explanatory, which it totally isn't.
So, as in, no, I'm not familiar with the term.
They are the watchers. They always are recording and stuff. They sell information that they get. Be careful not to give them your retina scan.
The information brokers.
No. No, those are much, much higher. They just go everywhere, record everything, try to sell it.
Okay, there are people walking around. Yep. So you think there might be some gargoyles that might have information relating to this sort of thing?
Or the darters.
Sorry, the darters.
Yeah, the small drones, they dart in, try to photograph things before police catch and smash.
Yes. Yep.
How might we get in touch with the gargoyles or the darters?
They will be around the scene of crime, she says.
All right, well, do we want to go there then?
Yep.
Okay. Take us there, please.
She attempts to roll her know where the fuck she's going in this giant ass city roll. God damn it, she says. Son of a bitch, shit.
Doesn't Google Maps work in your goggles?
She tries her computer. Piece of shit, son of a bitch, she says.
Steam starts coming out of it.
I think your goggles have been infected with the same thing affecting
Let me
Freddy's translator.
Let me see if I can find where we're going.
Piece of shit goggles. I work hard on paying these off, and now they break.
What kind of roll do you want, Logan? Use my...
A navigation roll would be fine because it's like beep, beep, beep. You're at a plus 20 because you're using computer software that says, go left now. You've missed the left. You idiot. Turn around. Go. Now it's right. No, don't keep trying to go left. Another left. Another left. Another left. Now you're back where you started. Let's start again. He fights with his, he shows him walking in a square as the AI in his goggles screams at him.
Hey,
show me a map. Let me see a map. Just let me see a map. I don't need technology.
I made it without.
I made it? Okay, cool.
Yeah, I'm not bad.
Show me a map.
They don't appear to have any paper maps.
We don't have paper.
Just show me a picture of it on a computer.
I show you the
They don't have any computer screens.
I show you my goggles.
He holds up glasses like, look.
Put them on here. Look.
Wow. There's like penis enlargement and some kind of weird map. And there's like, he's playing some sort of fucking game in the background. It's like, beep, 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 beep. You're like,
I take them off.
Kids these days.
Give them back.
Did you find what you were looking for?
I just wanted to see a giant map of this entire area. I just need to see it once. That's all.
Okay, you want to just put that on the screen?
Yeah, I put on a giant map.
Okay.
I take a look. I look at it for a little bit, study it for a little bit, hand it back to him.
Okay. Put it back in my bag. No, I'll leave them on my head. Put that up.
Okay. No problem. You guys head over to the scene of the crime. And there's like news vans and stuff there with field reporters doing live coverage still. And you can see according to like, because you're coming in from the back, so you can see like the monitors and stuff. The back row is the people who are watching monitors, then the camera crew, then the reporters, then the people that they're filming. Okay, and you guys are coming in from the very back of all this shit. On the monitors, you can tell that the detective's name is Wu Bai. He's a 20-year veteran of the force leading the investigation. Give me empathy rolls on Detective Wu Bai. Shows Freddy trying to get a high score while he's doing it. That's the thing with goggles and ADHD. You're gone. Right, Colburn, you're thinking, he looks like a reliable sort. The other two guys are thinking, he looks old, world-weary, probably getting close to retirement, definitely too old for this shit. And everybody give me spot hidden rolls. Colburn, you notice that there's like various people who are trying to fly drones in. Oh, okay. Thank you, Joshua. I'll get to yours in a second. Trying to fly drones in. and there's like police officers with tennis rackets standing guard at the door and batting the drones down and then smashing them. And Freddie, you are getting little glimpses of the room before somebody in the room smashes them and stuff. The cops are trying to also figure out who's doing the drones so they can arrest them and whatnot. McKay, you are looking at, there's some guy and he's like reviewing his footage in slow motion and stuff, and you're watching like the entire thing of the room.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,